The Kamau family from Kenya. Father, Boniface Kagotho Kamau, 35. Mother, Pauline Wanjuko, approximately 29. Daughter, Joyce Mathoni, 8. Daughter, Sharon Wanjiro, 16 months. Boniface and his wife Pauline live in Ongata Rongai, a small town near the capital of Nairobi. They have 2 daughters, Joyce, who is in her 3rd year of school, and 16-month-old Sharon. Their home is a 2-bedroom apartment, one of 20 in a single-story block. Boniface works as a taxi driver at the international airport in Nairobi. Each morning, he leaves home at 4:30 a.m. in his white Toyota. Cracked windscreen, 200,000 miles on the clock, and is back by 10 p.m. On a good day, he finds 2 clients. In a typical month, he takes home about 140 pounds. It's a hard job, but I like it, he says. I meet new people, so I get some experience of the world, even though I have never been outside Kenya. Pauline is a dressmaker, but isn't working at the moment. She stays at home to look after the kids. The weekend is often the only time Boniface sees Joyce and Sharon. Boniface and Pauline met in 1994. We liked each other immediately, says Boniface. I didn't want a woman from the city, so when I learned that Pauline was from the country, I was pleased. They married in 1995, and at the first they lived in a slum and often didn't have a lot to eat, just sukuma wiki, a green vegetable. Then, in 1996, Boniface won 60 pounds in a cycle race. The money helped them move house to a better area and paid for driving lessons so that Boniface could become a taxi driver. His salary doesn't go far. Rent is $30 a month, and he gives the same amount to his parents who don't work. Also, as the most successful of his 6 brothers and sisters, Boniface is expected to help their families too. He says, I am always so stressed about money. Joyce's school fees cost another 25 pounds a month. We are trying to give our children the best education, says Pauline, who, like her husband, never finished school. Joyce wants to be a doctor. Next year, Sharon is going to preschool, so Pauline will have more time to start her own dressmaking business. By then, the family might have a new home. This apartment is not a good place to raise a family, says Boniface. The toilets are communal, one for every 4 families. Boniface plans to build a 3-bedroom house in the suburbs of Nairobi. The Chu family from Beijing, China. Chu Wangxin, 44. Liu Gufeng, 43. Chen, 17. Huan Zhong, 84. Chu and Liu have known each other since childhood. The most noticeable change in China since then is the size of families. Chu was the youngest of 6. Liu grew up as one of 5 children, but they have only 1 daughter. Unlike many Chinese parents, Chu and Liu are happy to have a girl. However, like most parents in China, they put the needs of their only child, Chen, first. She is trying for a place at the prestigious Beijing University. Chu, a propaganda officer at the Municipal Services Bureau, and Liu, who works at the No. 3 computer factory, are saving every last yuan for their daughter's education. The family have lived in their house in central Beijing for 70 years. It is in one of the capital's ancient Hutong alleyways. These are known for their close-knit families and warm hospitality. The elderly sit outside and chat. People wander to the shops in their pajamas. It is a way of life cherished by Chu. But he can see that his relaxed routine is increasingly out of step with a nation experiencing one of the most amazingly quick changes in human history. We are not in a hurry to get rich, says Chu. I don't want to rush around trying to make money. I am not a machine. I put my family first. Tens of thousands of alleyways have been knocked down in the past few years, and their house is said to be next for demolition. And when the old communities go, the traditional family structure in which children look after their elderly parents at home goes too. But for now, the Chu family keep the old ways. The grandfather, Chu Huanjun, 84, and frail, is the center of the family. My father lives here, so this is the headquarters of the family, says his son. My brothers and their families come to visit most weekends. We are very close. They are sad that their daughter has grown up alone because the one-child policy forbids them from having any more. Our daughter is lonely, says Lu. I always wanted to have 2 children. Chu and Lu are proud of their daughter. Chen is bright and well-balanced. She wants to study archaeology. University will cost a great deal of money, says her father. So we try to live frugally and save for our daughter.